go. Bingo boy, bow sword, welcome. Welcome. Always first. Well, even though you weren't first this time, be either first or second, bow sword. How you doing? I'm not doing bad, thank you. Luca, welcome. I thought I'd do a quick live stream, maybe 15-20 minutes, just say hi. Daniel, hello Boba, and welcome to my comment. Welcome. Welcome to the live stream. How's it going, Tones Gaming? Just got home from school. Cool. I think I'm having... My Streamlabs is acting weird. Oh yeah. Jalen, I can't be the only one who's depressed right now. No. We are all sad about Swamp Thing. God damn it. Why did this have to happen? Yeah, Swamp Thing's definitely cancelled, guys. When I made my video, all the articles weren't out there, but yeah, it's pretty obvious now that it's been axed. Unfortunately. Hold on. What do you mean? Have you seen Thomas tweet? I think... Wait, what tweet? Muhammad. I think I've seen it. If you're the guy who tagged me in something, I already... That's what I was referring to in my video. Oh, how's it going, Erdem? Name change. If they cancel Doom Patrol, I'm fighting Warner Brothers. Me too. If they cancel Doom Patrol, yeah, I don't think they will. I think that will be renewed because, you know, Swamp Thing, apparently, amongst behind-the-scenes drama, there was also this whole tax rebate issue and stuff, and that adds to it, certainly. But there definitely was some behind-the-scenes crap going on as well. You're watching Doom Patrol on HBO? Okay. Favorite member of the Doom Patrol? I love them all. I hate picking, but Jane and Robot Man are my favorite, but I can't pick between those two. Larry would be... I don't know, man. It's different. I love them all for different reasons. Like, Larry's got an amazing story as well. Yeah, I think Doom Patrol is safe, guys, just because, you know, even though we haven't heard anything about it yet, like, the fan feedback on that is amazing. As far as we're aware, there hasn't been any... issues behind the scenes, let's say. I mean, not that I've heard. Yes, Swamp Thing is legitimately cancelled, guys. So those still wondering, it's gone. It's not like they're airing it. Sorry, they're gonna air the rest of the episodes, but there won't be a season 2. There really won't be. I have no least favorite character on Doom Patrol besides the Bureau of Normalcy. Fair enough. Yeah, press F in the chat for Swamp Thing, guys. Yeah, no, it sucks because, I mean, either way, like, don't get me wrong. I feel like there's still going to be a lot of comments after Swamp Thing Season 1 saying, but this season was so good. Why has it been cancelled? But, like, you know... I might do a cancellation explained video, maybe at some point. Oh my god, the Jerome laugh just scared the crap out of me as it always does. Thank you very much for the donation, Stan. Do you want Robin in the Batman movie? I talked about this in my recent video, just saying how Robin could maybe be in the Batman movie. I don't know how I feel. I don't know how to definitively feel about that. I'm not against it. But I'm not completely sold on it. You know, I think I discussed in the video saying, like, if Robert Pattinson's Batman is meant to be a younger Batman who's far from the crime-fighting overlord, if you will, protector of Gotham. If he's not established as that guy, but he's Batman, but he's not established as the full-on protector of Gotham yet. Then is there really time for him? Isn't that a bit too early for him to get a Robin? Now, I'm not saying, you know, because what we have to bear in mind is that there's a trilogy. So I'm saying that there might not be a Robin in the first movie, but we've still got number 2 and number 3. So that doesn't mean he won't get Dick Grayson in movie number 2, or maybe they might save that till last. So I think that might be the way they go if they do a Robin. um. Who do I think could play Robert Pattinson's Robin if there was one? I don't know. Name me some people. I can't think of. I mean, depends how young the Robin's gonna be. Like this is another thing as well. Like I can't imagine him being an older Robin, like an older Dick Grayson, if Robert Pattinson's Batman's gonna be 32 years old, or maybe even younger if they decide to make him late 20s, like kind of post year 1, maybe by a couple of years. I think Aidan Gallagher. No, not Aidan. Well, yeah, is that his name? The guy from Umbrella Academy. He would be a good Robin, but that's almost. I don't see Matt Reeves going for a young Robin vibe. I think it's Aidan Gallagher. I could be wrong. I'm trying to Instagram it right now. Yeah, Aidan Gallagher. He was in Umbrella Academy. I can imagine him being a Robin. But I don't know if they will go that young in this film. I feel like they would basically just skip to, like, how The Dark Knight Rises insinuated the Robin at the end of the film. Like, kind of that vibe. But I don't know, man. We're gonna have to wait and see. It's hard to think about. Let me go back. I can't really see it. There we go. Yes, I know. I thought that as well. Both shows that Crystal Reed was in, Gotham and Swamp Thing, ended in the same year. She has the worst luck. Yeah, I mean, I bet she was pretty gutted about Swamp Thing because, in theory, it's a show that could have gone on for a few seasons. So. Am I excited for Far From Home? Thank you very much, Ryan, for the super chat, buddy. Yeah. I excuse me. Yeah, I am. I'm not buzzing for some reason. I thought, I really do enjoy Tom Holland's Spider-Man. I'm not a big fan of the posters. Like they look pretty boring for a poster. Like, if I'm being completely honest, I don't know if you guys have seen the poster. I mean, it's cool. Don't get me wrong, but it's not what I would have submitted, to advertise all over the world. I would have made it, I don't know, different. But yeah, no, I'm excited for the movie. I do want the third one to be purely New York, though, and I would like that to explore Spider-Man's dark side a little bit. That'd be pretty cool. And Tom Holland would be of a decent age to be a bit more angsty, maybe. I don't know. I mean, that's it's neither here nor there, I guess. But what's up, man? Love your channel. Thank you very much, Saeed. Appreciate that, buddy. I do think Bryan Cranston would be a good Jim Gordon. He definitely had the Batman year 1 look in Breaking Bad season 1. Yeah, no, he would be. Yeah, definitely. I could see that. Yeah, he'd be an epic Jim Gordon. You got to see Dark Phoenix this weekend. I want to see it. Yeah, I mean, I could go see it right now. So I will go see it. I will go see it. I just need to figure out when. I don't know if it'll be this weekend. Oh man, I'm tired. Ugh. Excuse me. Do you think the Joker movie is going to be any good? I will have a video out on something like this soon. But yes, hell yes. John, holy shitballs! I have no idea how much that is for, or what currency that is. But it's from the Philippines. I have no idea. But either way, thank you so much, buddy. But people in the chat don't think that's like a freaking, $1,250, because every time that happens, people think that somebody has actually donated that much. Even though this is probably, it's still a donation. I'm not negating that. But how do you feel about Colin Farrell being Constantine, hired from the Philippines? That's, man, I'm really trying to picture that right now. Yeah, I think he could do it. Like, he's an amazing actor. Sorry, I'm just really trying to picture it, because recently I've been really thinking, imagine if they brought, Constantine to the DC universe. That would just be incredible. But yeah, I think I could see that. Dye his hair blonde. Yeah, that'd be really cool. Thank you so much for the super chat, man. But I really want to see. I want them to bring a Constantine show back over a movie. don't get me wrong, a movie would be cool. And because, Constantine, a TV show, got axed. And that was an okay TV show. It was good, but, like, I really feel with what DC Universe, the streaming service, what they've established with Titans, whether you really like Titans or not, I still really liked the vibe they went with. Doom Patrol, amazing. I could really imagine, with what they can do, they could go all out John Constantine. Like, was it the CBS show? I can't remember now. But he couldn't do too much. He couldn't swear. He couldn't truly be his character. On DC Universe, man, he could go all out, knee deep, John Constantine. So yeah. But either way, Colin Farrell, definitely. Yeah, I could see that. I wonder if there's any fan arts out there. I want to look that up after this as well. Stan, thank you very much again for the super chat, buddy. Do you want Red Hood in one of the Batman movies? So I got asked about Jason Todd a lot, but I just don't, with regards to Matt Reeves' films, I just don't think they would get onto Jason. Like, that would infer that this young Batman, Robert Pattinson's already trained a Dick Grayson, and I'm assuming that Matt Reeves' Batman, or Robert, should I say, I feel like he's only a couple years at most post Batman Year One. Like, I feel like his Batman may have left to do his decade-long training, not like what Bruce in Gotham did, like that young. I feel like he must have done it like 21, 22. And now he's 32. So do you know what I mean? I feel like he must. I think Matt Reeves has already said he's not doing Batman Year One, but I do feel like it's going to be something similar to that. Apart from just him being back in the city. So I just can't imagine them doing Jason Todd unless they want to change up a little bit of traditional canon, which isn't, any surprise with movies, and make him the Robin who gets killed by the Joker in the second movie. I think they need to concentrate on this younger Batman by himself, though. But as I said, I'm not opposed to having a Robin in the second or third movie. And, 2 seconds. Sorry, I'm just sorting something out. There we go. So, yeah, I think I answered all those super chats. So, yeah, thank you, Stan, Ryan, John from the Philippines, and Stan again. But let's get back to the public chat. Sorry, I just need to scroll up, because when I answer questions like that for a few minutes at a time, I miss so many of the live chat questions just because they scroll down when you guys, obviously post new comments. It Chapter 2 is going to be good, I think. Yeah, I love what they do with the It films. Personally, I don't get scared by them. The only thing that might get me is a jump scare, but does that really count? But, I love them for the story. And I still, like, even though I'm not a person who gets mega creeped out by horror films like It, I still, acknowledge that it's a horror film with a good story, which we need a lot more of. So I'm just super excited for that as well. By the way, guys, if any of you have Discord, I just want you to check out the server. I mean, we're so close to 1,000 members now. I mean, obviously, I'm not getting way ahead of myself. It's not like 1,000 people are active in there, but it would still be cool to see that number be hit. So if you have Discord and you want to talk to me personally there, because I do talk on the freaking keyboard. That's how you, or a phone. That's usually how you communicate these days, over Discord. I am there. And also we've got a Discord server boost thing now. So if any of you already have Nitro and you're a member of the Discord server, lend us your boost. Why not? And then we can get a server banner eventually. That'd be cool. All right. I'll do a review on Spider-Man Far From Home. I normally do that about the main MCU films that I enjoy, and obviously DCU. So, of course. Hi, I've talked to you on Discord before. See, Luke is classy, can verify that. So if you guys join the server, which I'll post another link right now. There we go. You can talk to me personally. Thank you very much, Red Comment Man. I really appreciate that. Keep up the good work, mate. Who's your favorite Joker? It sounds cliche. I mean, I guess if you're asking in terms of movies, it is Heath Ledger. But second iteration of a live action is Cameron Monaghan. I know, like, say what you will with the way Gotham conducted themselves at different points, but in essence, Cameron is my second favorite actor to play the Joker. I'm a big fan of Hamill's, Batman the animated series Joker. And then I feel like everyone else comes after that. Don't get me wrong, I love Nicholson as the Joker, but the guys I just mentioned are more up my alley. Batman the animated series will always be cemented in my head. Don't get me wrong, video game wise, I like those Jokers, but I prefer the ones I just said. But yeah, thank you very much for a comment, man. I hope that answered your question. I'm just trying to think. And hopefully Joaquin Phoenix. I've got a feeling Joaquin Phoenix, I know this may sound premature, I feel like he's going to be right up there with Ledger for me. I think, Heath Ledger's still going to remain my number one OG favorite. But I think what they're doing with this character study of a film, which is serving as a broader cautionary tale for like mental health and stuff, and there's some people out there saying, so what are they saying if you have mental health you become a murderous freaking clown? Don't take that message from it. It is, I feel like what they're going to do with the descent into madness from Arthur Fleck is going to be a very interesting movie, a very, very interesting movie to watch. And the fact that it's R-rated, the fact that it's Joaquin Phoenix, the fact that it's got the vibe and the tone and everything the way it is, I think it's going to be quality. I think there will be people who shit on it, though, and saying, that's not the way it's supposed to be. Isn't the Joker meant to fall in the chemical vat? Those people just don't understand. Those people just don't understand that, you can do things slightly differently. And even so, at the bottom line there, the Joker's origin is open to interpretation. So, capiche, mate, capiche. Am I a fan of the Walking Dead comics? No, not really. But that's because I haven't read all of them. So, I can't really comment on that, to be honest. I don't feel qualified to comment on saying Walking Dead comics are good or bad. I think I only have like 1 or 2 volumes up there, to be honest. So, yeah, I never gave that much of a chance apart from the show. So, yeah. The Joker's origin story should always and will be multiple choice. See, I disagree. I mean, yes and no. Like, for example, they might not do that in Todd Phillips's Joker movie that's coming in October, unless when he is the Joker, they might incorporate, with his damaged state of mind, that he prefers to remember things in different ways. But I don't think it has to be, I fell into a chemical vat, so I don't really remember how it was before. But then again, they, as I just said with the Todd Phillips Joker movie, they could easily do that with Arthur Fleck. Just like what they did with Christopher Nolan's movie, The Dark Knight, with Heath Ledger. Obviously, a guy who didn't fall into a chemical vat. He's a guy who put makeup on, just like what they're going to do with this movie. But he still remembered things differently because of his psychological damage. He almost didn't want to recollect things the right way. So yeah, like, it's fine to do things a bit different, but, as long as they maintain characteristics, whether it's the anarchic, chaotic, or the calm, calculating, but psychopathic, not that the other one isn't psychopathic at the same time, as long as they maintain those characteristics, I'm fine. But I feel like this one is going to be a lot more feelsy, and people are criticizing it for this as well, so with Todd Phillips' Joker movie coming out in October, some people saying like, what? So they want us to sympathize with a murderous psychopath? It's not like that. It's still gonna be tragic watching this guy who takes care of his mom, who does this, does that, and just goes down a horrible path because of a bunch of different series of unfortunate events. But yeah, obviously that doesn't mean you should turn into a psychopath, but it doesn't mean you can't enjoy and feel for the character. Stan the man, thank you very much, dude, for another donation. Would you like to see a Batman suit where the mask comes off like it does in the comics? I can't remember if it was you who asked me as well about the Batman eyes being white. It's not necessary for me with this as well. If it was easily removable, I mean, because obviously the way they do it these days is like kind of under the cape cowl. Which is the way they do it in some of the comics as well. But if it was a bit more technological, I wouldn't mind. But I think, I was about to say, we're not there yet, but of course we are. They could do that, but I don't think they're good. I think they'll for example, with Robert Pattinson's Batman, I still think they're not going to go for something like that. But I could be wrong. But I don't think they're going to go that ambitious. I think they're going to go pretty cool, don't get me wrong, but like they're also going to be pretty simple with how they do it. It's actually really interesting. I haven't considered Robert Pattinson's Batman suit yet properly. It's like, I hope his cowl, like he can turn his neck. I hope they don't do the Batman Begins. I hope they don't do the BVS. Am I correct in saying that? The Batman vs. Superman suit was pretty, like, stiff. Am I going to visit Galaxy's Edge? Don't rub it in, Tabula Joker. I would be, man. I'm going to America, but I'm not in Orlando when it opens, unfortunately. I'm gutted about that because I would have brought one of those lightsabers in a heartbeat. Right, let's Yo Boba, sorry, I just keep nearly freaking burping. Yo Boba, how are you? What do you think? I'm good, thank you. Hope you're okay. What do you think of Lucifer and Swamp Thing TV shows? Keep up the good work, man. We like you very much here in Egypt. Much love. Thank you. I need to go to Egypt. I'd love to go to Egypt. So I love Lucifer. Like, if you watch my season 4 review, I praised the shit out of that show. Swamp Thing, we've only had one episode, but I like the feel and the everything to it. That's why I did like a 18 minute first review. But yeah, no, Lucifer is one of my favorite TV shows, not in the sense of it being like insanely comic book accurate, but it's one of those shows where you're bonded to it. I don't know if I want to compare it to Supernatural, but it's like, even if there are some fillery times, it's because you love the cast, you love the show, and the storyline is very good. Like the fact that you have the devil, who's like vulnerable when he is near this woman, who he has feelings for and stuff. Like, it's just such an interesting premise, and I've always loved shows that explore, like Supernatural have done this, the godlike connection. And when you're kind of in the beginning seasons of a show like that, they haven't given everything godlike away, if that makes sense, like what they eventually did in Supernatural. Now, whether you enjoyed that or not, I feel like it wasn't as good as what I wanted it to be. Don't get me wrong, I love Castiel and God and like the heaven stuff in Supernatural, but like I feel like Lucifer is keeping that stuff, those cards, like very close to their chest, so to speak. I feel like they just have such a great premise in Lucifer. And Swamp Thing, as I said, one episode. It's a very good first episode. So I'm sure it's going to be cool, even though it's been cancelled, unfortunately. So we won't be getting a season 2 of Swamp Thing, just for any of you guys who are just joining the stream right now. But anyway, guys, mid-roll ad of a Discord server. Join the Discord server if you haven't already. It'd be great to see more of you guys there. As I said, we are like 7, 8 members away from, I think we're 7 or 8 members away from 1,000 members. I could be wrong. We need some of you to join. It's completely free, by the way. You don't have. It's just a little chat group thing. Zesty, you know why you can't join the server. Jesus, don't try and play smart either, man. Like, you know full well what you were up to, like half the time, and I gave you plenty of warnings. But whatever. Ninja Brian, thank you, man. Thank you for the super chat. What villains do you think will be in the Batman movie? So I know, I think they could like Easter egg a load. Don't get me wrong. Whether it's through a news reporter on a TV station, or whether it's Rob Pattinson's Batman looking at the Bat computer and seeing other characters like Killer Croc or something, but some might already be apprehended. But anyway, I think they might genuinely go more the route of Oswald Cobblepot, the Penguin, and the Riddler. Those are the biggest 2 rumors right now. Now, obviously, take that with a grain of salt, but that's like the reoccurring. That's like the most reoccurring theme of like those 2 villains going around in terms of movie news for the Batman. So yeah, I think I would love to see. I think it's Josh Gad. I know that's like quite a popular one, and maybe people were sick of hearing that, but I think Josh Gad could really get his acting chops on and be a very kind of Tim Burton-y looking Penguin, which is obviously a very comic book accurate Penguin. I could definitely imagine that. And Riddler, it would be so interesting to see how Matt Reeves would do Riddler. And not so much of a, 80s Batman styled way. Corey, thanks for the super chat, man. DC is shutting down Vertigo Comics. People need to see. Wait, what? I know a lot of people are. I mean, by the way, if you guys want to try and save Swamp Thing, there is a hashtag on Twitter actually. If you wanna, there is like petitions and stuff. There is stuff you can look into like that. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to find it. Hold on. Yeah, so on Twitter, I think it's hashtag save the Swamp Thing DCU, hashtag save Swamp Thing, hashtag, yeah, no, hashtag Swamp Thing, hashtag save Swamp Thing, and hashtag Swamp Thing Season 2, or something like that. If you get enough of those, maybe we might get some of their attention. But no, yeah, I will, yeah. A hashtag is trending right at number 7, is it? Right. Hold on, I need to check. I haven't been on Twitter in a little while. When I was on it earlier, I was kind of somewhat surprised that it wasn't trending, but where I am right now, it's not trending. But hold on, let me change it. Let me change the trends. Change location. Can't breathe right now. Yeah, United States of America. Yeah, Swamp Thing's at number 6 now. That's good. Get some more attention. Do I watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? Have you watched it at all? No, I honestly haven't. I keep hearing about it. One day I will watch it. But yeah, people ask me to review it as well, but like I can't. I'm obviously so far behind. I'm sure it'll be okay, Corey. I mean, I hope so. I can't imagine that. I mean, maybe. Do you want a Gotham season 6? I think I'm the only one who likes that show at the moment, and I just want someone else to say that they like it. So yeah, what's your opinion? Like, of course I like Gotham, but it's more of a perspective of I know they're not ever going to do a season 6, so I don't ever think about it. I know there's some people still trying to get that to happen, but I mean this with all due respect to those people, but like I don't think maybe they understand how it's not going to happen, because that's not the way it's going to work. It works like it's done. Also, like they ended it like with the 10-year time jump. I just don't understand how some people are rallying for a Gotham season 6. And as I said, I don't mean to piss anyone off who really wants that. I'm just saying it's not going to happen. So that's the way I feel about it. I'm getting dead feet. Do any of you guys just sit on your feet like that? Like, just goes numb as hell. I can't, when I sit on a chair like this as well, I can't ever get comfortable because I have such bad lower back strength. Yeah. Is CW cancelling Arrow? No. So Arrow didn't get cancelled. They just decided to end. They decided to end and let season 8 be their last season. Plus, it was a timely ending. There wasn't like a whole boatload more of things they could do. So there was a big misconception when that when that news report came out. People saying that Arrow got cancelled when it didn't. It didn't get cancelled. It's different. It's like they decided to end. Like they thought it was the right time. They wanted to go about on their own terms. Stephen Amell was like, "Yep, I want it to end season 8. Let's do 10 more episodes." So there you go. One time I woke up at 2 a.m. and tried to lift my arm, but it was still asleep. Now, yeah, that's probably because you cut off one of your nerves. Like I did that a lot. I have to sleep now with a brace that keeps my right arm straight. Otherwise, it cuts off my ulnar nerve, which runs to your 2 little fingers there. Like, literally, I wake up otherwise with these 2 fingers completely dead. Like, the other ones will be fine, but just those 2. It's because it gets trapped at, like, my elbow. It's really annoying. And that's happened ever since I broke my shoulder. Goddamn bastard. Whoever. Like, I literally got hit and run almost. He didn't stop. He just kept going. I will hunt him down like a vigilante. Or will I? I don't know. Sorry, I'm literally losing my voice right now. The thing about live streams is I love doing them, but when I talk, It's like it dies on me. I need more. I need more water. Sorry, I'm just multitasking right now. I can't talk and do things at the same time. Jay Hopkins, yes, Boba, how's things, mate? Good. Well, they're okay. They're okay as can be. Thank you. Thank you very much. How's things with you? Damsel Entertainment, have you been told you look like Orlando Bloom and Robert Pattinson? Yes. I'll take that as a compliment. But I've also been told Daniel Radcliffe and a bunch of other people, and Dan TDM on YouTube. Like, I don't know who that guy is. I think I looked at him once. But no. It's that I sound like him. It's like I sound like that guy. Dan TDM. I could be wrong, but I don't know who that guy is. Don't know what content he does. Can't remember off the top of my head. Do you watch much Marvel shows? So I love all the Marvel Netflix. Watching Cloak and Dagger. But other than that, I didn't really bother with a whole bunch else. I mean, I like Legion, but that's kind of very outside the whole other realm of shows that came out last year or the year before that. So yeah, I don't get me wrong, I love Marvel, but I don't watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I don't watch The Gifted, I don't watch that, I don't watch this. But I watched Cloak and Dagger, I enjoyed that. Right. Did you see the original makeup test for Jay? If so, what are your thoughts? I guess you haven't seen my video then, Cypher. I actually have a whole breakdown. It was like 2 videos ago, maybe? Let me check. Yeah, I did like a video on all of those makeup tests for Cameron Monaghan's Jay. Yeah, I dig it with the hair. Apart from that, I didn't want the nose. I didn't want some other things. So I think they should have kept that hairstyle. But other than that, I'm fine with the way they did it. Corey, YouTube won't let me type in stuff. Then I changed it. YouTube is censoring people. It depends what you're typing, man. Thank you again, Stan. Jesus, you are very generous, my friend. Would you like to see Batman's shadow when villains see him in the movies, just like they do in the animated series? Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely. I think they can include scenes like that. If there's a villain perspective scene, and they're not doing it from Robert Pattinson's angle for once in the movie, let's say 3/4 of the way through, definitely, or maybe even have the opening scene like this. He's already been Batman, but as I said, he's not an experienced Batman, so the opening scene of the movie could already have him in a scene like you just described with this shadow. That's such a with a nice Batman theme. I have so many depictions in my head of how Matt Reeves is going to do this, and it excites me so much. So yeah, I could definitely dig something like that happening. Maybe Billy Dark, maybe. We need a lot more DC Universe development before anything like Justice League Dark would ever be uttered in words. But yeah, I know what you mean. Ian Glenn, Bruce Wayne, like John Constantine, but I don't think it will happen, and I wouldn't like to see it now. Let's just put it that way. Yeah, Jessica Jones, I feel, is already dead in the water, unfortunately. But that's just like her show is. Fortunately, it's like a consequence of everything that happened. But I'm still gonna watch it. But like, I feel like I'm not the only one in saying that I don't particularly. Does anyone? I'm not negating or trying to invalidate any of your excitement if this is how you feel. But do you feel that excited about it? I don't. It's because it's a dead thing. I'm gonna watch it, and maybe a part of me is somewhat like I am looking forward to it, but I'm not like buzzed, man. I'm not buzzed. I'll watch it when like, oh, I've already watched Black Mirror, I've already finished off Into the Badlands, blah blah blah. I'll watch it when I have nothing else to watch, But I'm not trying to put it down to the lowest tier. I'm just saying, like, it's not my priority. Yeah, I'll be covering The Mandalorian, guys, if I can. I mean, I don't see why not. I will do you know how grateful I am? Because I've always said that this channel should have kind of low-key always been a Star Wars channel. In the sense that I'm a bigger Star Wars fan than I am DC. But it just turned into this because, I love DC too, and I was watching The Flash at the time and watching Gotham, and I just made videos about that, and then, I just to put one foot in front of the other. As a result, that took all my time up, and I didn't really have, it was hard to put out Star Wars content. So the fact that now I have an excuse to do a review for episodes of a Star Wars show is like the best excuse I could ever goddamn have. So, hell yeah, man, hell yeah! So excited for the Mandalorian and the. I'm not so excited for the Cassian Andor, but like I am still excited for it. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not as excited as I am about that as I am the Mandalorian. I feel like actually most people from these live streams have joined the Discord server. 2 seconds. Oh my god, Stan! You are too generous, my friend. Too generous. Hold on a second, sorry, I was just posting my live stream in Discord. Right. Pennyworth is the story before Gordon and Gotham. Imagine if they opened with that. So Stan, would you like to see Clayface in the Batman movie? Oh god. I would have to say that's ambitious. I mean, they could do it, but I'm worried if they were to ever tackle like a big blobby Clayface, comic book accurate Clayface. It would give me a lot of apprehensive feelings. Like, don't get me wrong, if they executed it perfectly, it would be one of the most badass comic book movies ever. Like, the fact that they did a Batman movie with Clayface. But at the same time, it would be very risky. I feel like it'd be a gamble, so they should go with somebody else. Like, yeah, Penguin and Riddler, but yeah, that kind of makes me weird. Just with the amount of CGI it would do, like, require, and, if the script's there, then maybe they could do it, but as I said, it makes me worried thinking about something like that. Sorry. Just typing. What are you going to talk about videos-wise in the summer break? So yeah, essentially what I'm doing now, it's like, apart from Fridays, I don't have a shows to rely on, like The Flash, Arrow, Titans. Well, I have Swamp Thing to do. But what I mean is, like, what I love about the summer, like, I normally always dread it, in content, because it's like, oh crap, there's nothing to lean on. But it forces me to be more creative and make topical discussion videos, and I feel like that makes me grow as a channel in a different way, and I really love that. Like, the videos I come out with now, they're a lot more engaging, I feel. Whereas, versus October, November, December, January, I still do videos like that, but I can't do them as much because I need to get my Flash review out, or I need to get my Arrow review out. But when it kind of forces you to, like, make a video like, God, like, I can't even think of one right now. How Gotham could have done the Penguin differently. It's a lot more of an interesting thing to listen to, and it makes my content a lot more interesting. Sorry. We are proud that you care about your fans. No, I care about you guys a lot. Like, I don't want to come across cringy, but, without you, without anyone commenting or liking, as cliche as this sounds, like, there wouldn't be a me. I wouldn't, at some point I may have stopped if there wasn't any audience engagement. That's why it's so important, and that's why, I take 6-7 seconds in my video before I normally get into the main point to say, if you go on to enjoy this video, I'd really appreciate it if you just click the like button. And don't get me wrong, I don't blame people for I know people like the videos sometimes and don't click the like button. I'm guilty of that. Like, I watch videos all the time and I forget to click the like button, but recently I'm a lot more conscientious of it. It's like, oh yeah, I'm watching this YouTuber's video, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna click the like button, and etc, etc. So yeah. For some reason, this live stream link isn't working, apparently, for some people, and I don't know... I honestly don't know why. Hold on, let me try and figure that out. Hold on. Sorry, stupid keyboard is being a piece of crap. There we go. Right, there we go. There we go. Right, sorry for all of you guys still waiting. I said it was going to be like 15 minutes, but I always, you know, if I get an engaging conversation with you guys, I stick around and obviously enjoy it. Izesti, do you like me? I don't really know you, man. I don't dislike you. Even for the shenanigans you played on the server. Liked but can't sub because I'm already subbed. Unsub and sub again. I'm joking. The only thing you can do beyond subbing is by clicking notifications and yeah, clicking the bell button. Ooh, who would be your top pick for Two-Face in the Matt Reeves Batman film, Bo? But you know what? I'd never do fan casting, so whenever I'm asked fan casting questions, I'm stumped. Sorry, I could be zoned out like this forever trying to think of someone. I don't know. Just give me a few examples and I'll tell you if I vibe it or not. Stan, again, buddy. I don't know. You're too generous, man. Thank you again for the donation, buddy. Would you like to see a live action Batman Beyond TV show? Yeah. I think Batman Beyond needs some attention. So yeah, I think you're right there. I don't think it would be right for a movie right now, unless they did an Elseworlds one, like the Joker movie. I think people are starting to get that now about what DC are doing. If I just want them to announce something like Worlds of DC, like call it Worlds of DC, make it mega transparent to the fans, because other than that, it's a bit confusing what's going on with the DC right now. I mean, it isn't at the same time, because we've got Aquaman, we've got Wonder Woman 1984. They're clearly within the continuity and timeline of what they've set up with the Snyderverse and blah, blah, blah. And Justice League, even though Wonder Woman 1984 is obviously in the past. But what I'm trying to say is with Joker, I think people get that that's obviously a completely Elseworlds film. But continue that. Do a Batman Beyond film. But maybe they don't want to do that because we've got Matt Reeves' Batman films, and they don't want to confuse the general moviegoer to be like, wait, Batman Beyond? But what, I thought Robert Pattinson... Like, that's stuff they want to avoid. And I think that's a big motivator as to why they don't do a lot of other things. But... yeah, I hope that answered your question. Thank you very much for the super chat. Right. Let me continue answering more questions. I have no idea, Alex Golden, because I haven't seen it, buddy. And I haven't heard anything concrete about that behind the scenes. Random person. Interesting message. Right, let's scroll up a bit because I feel like I've missed a few comments. I've just got to get PlayStation working. Wait, what's that in relation to? I don't even know. Big Nate. If I had some money, I would definitely give you some. Sorry, Boba, still love the channel. No worries, man. There's no obligation to super chat or send a donation on this channel. It's just there if you want to support the channel, but also it's an incentive also to get your question and, you know, a shout out. Obviously, I try my best to answer every question in the live chat, but that's not always guaranteed, so that's why Super Chat is there. But obviously, it really does, you know, every dollar counts. I know as cliche as that sounds as well, it really does. So yeah, thank you to all those who did, but you certainly do not have to. But if you want a shout out and you want your question answered, you know, because I may miss it, that's a way to do that. You kind of look like Robert Pattinson, which is why I can't see him as Batman. Thank you. Oh, God. You just crushed my soul. You just said I could... No, I mean, of course I couldn't be Batman. I'm a scrawny ass. Well, yeah, I'm a scrawny mother effer with a cool hairstyle. I mean, that's to any Wallows fans out there. If you get those lyrics, that's a good song. No, yeah. People who are criticizing Pattinson's build, by the way... don't forget that this guy is going to be on the most strict training regime and goddamn diet for the next 6 months till they start production in 2021. No, sorry, 2020. But for some reason I thought it was 2021. You know what I mean. So yeah. But like, it did make me laugh. It's just like, I can't imagine Robert Pattinson's Batman because he looks like Boba. Well, that's, you know, screw it. We need more Boba Batmans out there. So why would they cancel Swamp Thing? It's a whole bunch of drama, to be honest, man. I mean, I might do an explain video just because there is going to be a lot of people, no matter what, who are going to ask these questions. I can't explain it in one hit. There was some behind the scenes creative differences for a fact. That's just the case. They wanted to take the show more of like a not a supernatural element, but if you know like Swamp Thing lore, like there's the whole like elemental forces stuff. But then there was another party behind the scenes who have rumored to been wanting to do more of a real horror-esque approach rather than the more comic book. You know what I mean. But then there was also this whole tax issue, which just completely effed the show over, where they were supposed to get $40 million, but only got 14 million back or something like that, which automatically just means that how are we going to do a season 2 if we've got a cluster F of a mistake? Sorry, like tax mistake, rebate mistake to deal with. So yeah, that's kind of what happened. But there's, I am not behind the scenes. I don't know that for everything for a fact. Jay Totson, Boba, have you heard the theory of Joaquin Phoenix's Joker is the half brother of Bruce Wayne in the movie? Yeah, I've been over that in my Joker movie coverage in quite a few times, I think. How dare you not watch it? I'm joking. I don't necessarily believe it, but it's a cool theory in a way, but it isn't at the same time. Like it is actually doable. Some people like saying, "Oh, Thomas Wayne couldn't do that because he would be like a baby." No, he would actually be in his early 20s. So like you could argue that he could have had Arthur Fleck, and because he was such a young Wayne, he was like, "Screw you, I'm not raising a kid." Went on to live with Martha and have Bruce, and then as a result, never raised Arthur Fleck and pretended that he and his mother, the fling he had with 40 years ago, because don't forget the guy playing Thomas Wayne, what's his name, Brett Cullen? He's 65 years old, like 66 years old. So take off Joaquin Phoenix's age, Arthur Fleck's age in the Joker movie, and you could argue that he could have had a kid. But at the same time, this theory is quite reaching, so I don't necessarily believe it. Have you played Red Dead Redemption 2? Yes, I have. I haven't played it in quite a while. Been meaning to play the extra missions that they've released since release, but I haven't done it. I think it's so crap that DC Universe streaming service isn't out in the UK. Yeah, it does suck. There's not a massive international release, but I do somewhat understand in the sense of licensing issues. Like it's easy to say that, but they might have all these licenses in America. But they're working on getting all of those licenses and paperworky kind of everything stuff related over in other countries, which isn't always doable like that, so yeah. But, but at the same time, they could easily release Doom Patrol, for example, or a show in another country. But the comics thing or maybe other things and other characters that they have on that streaming service might run into the problem I just mentioned. Just scrolling up a little bit. God, my screen is so bright. Thank you very much, Eli. Again, Stan, thank you so much, buddy. Would you like to see in the Batman movie, Batman cape warp around when he moves around just like how they did in the animated series? I don't know if that'd be so realistic. I know exactly what you mean. Keep up the hard work. Thank you, man. I will do my best. If they had some like way of actually doing like a cape warp, for example, as you put it, yeah. I'm just thinking, can they do that? Would they pull that off convincingly to be real on the screen? Like to do a little, yeah. I like that way of explaining it, a cape warp. I feel like that's a little bit superhuman, though. Do you know what I mean? That's where the animated series meets the animated series, like rather than real world stuff. So I don't know with that. It'd be interesting. It'd be interesting to see. But yeah, I get what you mean. You have some cool stuff. Thank you. One of my, can you believe it, by the way? The reason why those shelves, if any of you know that, has a blue light there. I like one of my shelves, I don't know if you can see it. Hold on. If I move. Can you see that? You could barely see it, like right there it broke. And I've got the LED wire running all the way throughout those shelves. And it sliced right through it. So I have to freaking do all of that again. And I just couldn't be bothered to. So it's like, God damn it. Did you hear that they were filming some Hank and Dawn stuff at a football stadium for season 2? Yes, I did. I'm curious what they'd be doing there, but it's more than likely to do with Hank. Yeah, maybe. I can't remember what they were wearing, but maybe it would be some more flashback stuff to Hank and Dawn's earlier relationship into the origins of Hawk and Dove. That's probably what it's going to be. But yeah. I'm so excited for Hank and Dawn, Hawk and Dove, more stuff to do with them any day. YouTube Bob 1 asks me, will you ever build any of your Lego sets? So guess what? I got that today. Can you see that up there? That's the 20th anniversary edition of the freaking snow speeder from Empire Strikes Back. And I probably won't build it for another 2 years. So yeah, no, I plan to. But speaking of Lego, dude, look how much freaking Lego I got. I mean, you're not gonna be able to see it, but here's one. I got a Porg box, completely unopened. Some of you will love this. Some of you will hate it. But I got that to build. I've got this to build. Freaking Sidious's Death Star Final Duel. I haven't opened it. I've got BB-8. I haven't opened it, haven't done it. Is it ever going to happen, guys? And there is more. There is freaking more. And I've got the freaking Millennium Falcon to build. Haven't done it. That's not me flexing, by the way. I've had this Lego collection has been built up by like over 2 years, and I've got the Jawa Sandcrawler to do up there. It's just ridiculous. I don't know how I'm ever gonna do it. Like I would love to. Don't get me wrong. I love Lego, but I'm one of those guys who is always so disorganized. I trip up over myself. I work into my free time kind of thing to the point where I don't like. I always unwind and relax to the point where if I do relax, I feel like, oh, this isn't the time to build Lego. So that's why I've got into that disastrous situation with how much Lego I've got. Oh, YouTube Bob, I know exactly how much you have because I have more. Fair enough, man. You need to build some as well. I repeated it so many times, but now that Ezra Miller is out, do you think the replacement for Wally or Barry as the Flash? Well, has he actually said that he's out? I mean, I know his contract is up, but unless I've missed something, did he actually say I'm not doing the Flash anymore? But maybe you mean low key, like because his contract is up. I wouldn't be surprised if he just gets the hell out of Dodge. You know, I really wouldn't be surprised. Just because, you know, in terms of Cyborg, the Flash, like how much of a f up have they done? You know, but guys, I'm probably gonna go in a second. So I just want to make sure you guys, if you want to carry on talking to me after this live stream, you join the Discord server. Lol. Yes, Discord. Yes, YouTube Bob. But I don't think anyone's joined today. I mean, I sometimes when I used to post it in these live streams, there were like anywhere from like 8 to 15 people who would join. But I feel like I've promoted the Discord link so many times that anyone who was going to join has joined. It won't work, really? What does it say? I mean, wait. When people say that, it's either one or two things. The link is generally broken, or quite literally, you've been banned on this server. Or there must be some other bug if you've not been, you know, either of those two. I'll get another link just in case. Edit invite link. Grant. Expires. Never. Generate new link. Copy. Right, so here's another link to the Discord server. Try that, just in case. Is it really expired? But I'm pretty sure I would have set like an eternal link up. Let's see if anyone joins. Wait, that's interesting. 2 people have joined. Have I really been advertising a broken link? No. No, no, no. Well, I just joined. Wait, fuck. No, no. I could have been getting new members this whole time. I have failed you guys. I have failed you. Do you have any rare Batman comics? I don't think I have any like signed kind of stuff. I have like a artist signed couple of Star Wars things, but Batman, no, I don't think I do. I just have like, you know, your general copy of a volume, like a hardback or something like that, but nothing mega. Nothing mega, you know. But thank you again, Stan. Seriously, you can stop donating now, my friend. You do not have to continue, but it's greatly appreciated. But I will stick around for a few more minutes just because I feel like I'd realized that Discord link was broken. I'm such an idiot. I don't know how that happened though. Wait, what? Was it really broken though? Because I feel like it wasn't. Wait, guys, see if any more of you can join the Discord server. And that's not even like a bait, by the way. I'm just genuinely curious. If you have Discord, and even if you want to leave, like just join. I want to see if that link works. Lacrosse, yep. I'm about to end, by the way. It's only because we've been going for like 56 minutes. Harrison, so you did try join multiple times earlier and it didn't work. So okay. So it turns out I have, like, someone else just joined. So it looks like every time I posted that link, it was broken. Somebody should have told me. Right, hold on. I'm just going to create another invite link to forever put in this live stream chat. Invite people. Come on. Edit invite link. Expires after never. Generate new link. Why is it hidden? Copy. Right. Let me just copy and paste that in my description. Right. There's another link, guys. There is another link, just in case. Because I will be talking to you in my general chat on the Discord server after this, if you want to join. That's where the after party is of this live stream. Do you have PS3, Boba? I have a PS4. PS4 Pro. I'm currently playing Horizon Zero Dawn, by the way. I love it. Absolutely love that game. And I've only played like 4 hours. Oh, okay. You saw Dark Phoenix today. You think Ty would be awesome Robin. Yeah, interesting. I mean, what did you think, by the way? Did you enjoy Dark Phoenix? Did you agree with what some people were saying? Just super interested to know, because I feel like I'm going to enjoy it. I feel like I'll see the critiques that people have pointed out, but, you know, it's going to be interesting to see it and see what, you know, compare it to like how much crap it's been getting. Wow. I just got an interesting notification. Discussing film have said, but I think this is past. Like, yeah, they have looked at HBO and the CW were looking at picking up Swamp Thing, but apparently nothing happened with it. So I don't know if they're just reporting that. Don't know if they're just reporting that was the case, or if they are still interested. Right, guys, I'm going to say goodbye now. But if you want to continue talking to me, like, on a daily basis, like, I can't guarantee you'll run into me, like, every hour of whatever day, but I am quite active in the Discord server, so I'd encourage you guys to join it. If you don't know what Discord is, it's just an app where, you know, like, I imagine 7 out of 10 of you have, like, a group chat with, whether it's your family or your friends. It's like a massive group chat, which I'm in, with a bunch of subscribers. So if you want to talk about the latest news, the comic book shows, any show, any movie, anything, even Good Morning, How Was Your Coffee, with me, join this link, because that's how you can do that. And we have a really useless mod as well, but he's got like a shark logo. He really needs, I think he needs to go into the mod training program again. I'm joking, by the way. But see you later, guys. Thank you for spending an hour with me, and I will see you in tomorrow's video, which is probably a Swamp Thing review. That's probably all I have planned for tomorrow. So I'll see you guys then. Take care. Have a great rest of your day. And thanks for sticking around. And hopefully I'll see some of you in the Discord server. Posting the link one last time. Goodbye.